Hi, I'm Michael Barrett and I'm the Managing Director of Nexus. We provide our customers with industrial memory and data storage products with the right mix of performance, longevity and security for their application. And today I wanted to touch on choosing the right SSD for aerospace and defence applications. SSD choice is important in any field, but in the world of aerospace and defence, it's critical. You'll know even better than me that these sectors have their own unique challenges. So in this video, I thought we'd explore the 5 most important areas you should be thinking about when it comes to selecting an SSD for aerospace or defence. First and foremost, we need to ask the question, can you rely on it and will it stand the test of time? You've got to be able to rely on your SSD. Aerospace and defence applications throw up particularly severe environments, including extreme temperatures, high altitudes and intense vibrations. And standard SSDs just aren't designed to cope with these sorts of challenges. Most systems will need to remain supported for decades, so it's important to look for suppliers with a track record of supporting these type of applications over a long time frame. And it's not just that, your SSD needs to endure too, as it's often not straightforward to replace an SSD in the air, in space, or in particular defence environments. If it breaks down at the worst possible time, then what could the repercussions be? Second question, does it meet the required standards? For good reasons, products used in aerospace and defence often need to meet specific, exacting standards in order to show that they'll do what they need to do and to keep those affected by it safe as a result. For instance, the high altitude conditions for space applications require SSDs to be resistant to the effects of radiation exposure, often called radiation hardening. Using a drive that doesn't meet radiation hardened standards could lead to file corruption, malfunction and firmware crashes. Is your supplier able to share test results which back up the information on product literature? Products that can meet the NESO standards can be relied on to survive and function properly in the tough environments and situations that these sectors face. Next up, performance, which matters a lot. The whole point of using an SSD is to ensure data storage works effectively in your application. It's all very well specifying something that can handle the environment, but if it doesn't perform the original function effectively enough, it isn't the answer. Generally in aerospace and defence, the requirement is for an SSD with fast read-write speeds to allow you to handle large data volumes quickly. This is essential for real-time applications such as navigation systems and data logging in defence operations. High-performance SSDs reduce lag and increase efficiency, which is vital for mission-critical tasks. It's also critical the SSD will not wear out during the lifetime of the system, based on the estimated number of read-write operations and the capacity of the stored data. And if the SSD controller is designed by the manufacturer of the SSD rather than a standard off-the-shelf controller, then customized changes can be made to suit your application better, helping to optimize performance and longevity. Next, security. Particularly in sensitive sectors like defense, it's absolutely vital that your SSD is secure. In aerospace too, there's likely to be data you don't want falling into the wrong hands or being tampered with, and that's why security is of critical importance. An SSD for space defense or aviation needs advanced encryption that'll help protect sensitive data, while features like secure arrays, write protection and self-destructing drives are all worth consideration. Another vital question, how much power do they consume? Energy efficiency is a hot topic across all industries, but particularly in space, defence and aviation, where an application will frequently be found in a remote or inaccessible location. Understanding the amount of energy an SSD consumes will help guide your thinking on the right one for your application. And last, but by no means least, who makes it and what's the support like? Finally, it's smart to choose an SSD from reputable manufacturers with a track record in your industry. Depending on your application, it may be necessary to specify an SSD that's manufactured in one of the Five Eyes, or at least within NATO. This is particularly important for the SSD controller. Where is this designed and manufactured? In addition, a reputable manufacturer will provide the reliable support and backup that are essential to ensure the product's performance and longevity. So, in summary, when selecting SSDs for aerospace and defence, the 5 things to focus on are reliability and endurance. It must withstand extreme conditions and meet strict standards. Performance. high-speed read-write capabilities for real-time data processing, security, advanced encryption and data protection features, form factor and power consumption, compact and energy efficient designs, and manufacturer reputation, proven reliability and strong support services. Choosing the right SSDs ensures that they can handle the specific challenges of these demanding applications. If you'd like to know more about any of these areas and would like some help and advice specifying an SSD for aerospace or defence, then please get in touch.